So Cyberpunk 2077 is beautiful trash, and let me tell you guys why. Before I really get into this video, if you guys could please subscribe and like, that'd be awesome. I'll be uploading some more Cyberpunk gameplay, as well as like some Valorant videos and Call of Duty videos and what other video game I'm playing at the time that is fun. So let's just jump right into this. So this game obviously has had probably the most brutal release of a video game I've seen in my entire life. I have to think back to No Man's Sky to draw a comparison for a game that has just had everyone erupt in rage. And with this game, No Man's Sky was basically just a bunch of lost promises, a bunch of missed promises that they never actually followed through with, where this game, sure that there are like some things that they didn't actually follow through with in their promises, but the main thing is just that this game is just so poorly optimized for the PS4 and Xbox One, and it's also a glitchy mess. But that being said, this game is also pretty dang cool, to be completely honest. The story is very interesting. The side quests are even better than the main story from what I've been seeing. The gunplay is pretty alright. It is a little bit floaty, but it gets the job done. There's cool weapon customization, plenty of things to find around the world. And there's a whole bunch of different ways you can actually upgrade your character that actually makes a huge impact on the game, on top of body modifications. And also just a little reminder for people watching, I have all this footage is early in the game, like within the first 8 hours or so, like there'll be no spoilers in this gameplay or anything, just so you guys are aware, for those of you who still plan on beating the story and haven't done that yet. But you know, kind of going back to like what I was saying, it's like this game has so many great features in it that really do make this a fun game, a fun and enjoyable game, but there are just also so many extreme red flags that, you know, with some other games that have come out in recent years, it would just make me not want to play the game. But there's just so many gold gems in this game and just so many doo-doo piles. And it's like, I experienced my first, I guess, like game-breaking glitch just earlier today, actually. I was playing a bit, I was doing a side quest where I had to help two cops talk to another cop who like kind of lost his mind for some reason. I don't remember exactly why, but when I was helping out these cops, they thought I was doing something illegal, and then they opened fire on me and started trying to kill me, where I was like, literally the point of the quest was to help them and talk to this guy that like they couldn't break through to him, so I was trying to talk to him, and then they just started shooting me for no reason. I literally did nothing. So it's things like that that just like, oh man, they just really grind your gears. But then there'll just be other moments. There's one particular story moment that it's at the end of the prologue. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't gotten past the beginning of the game yet. I know the game's still relatively new, and people are busy, so I don't know if people have actually gotten that far yet, but there's like one story part with Keanu Reeves, that's all I'll say. And it just absolutely blew my mind. And then also too, it's just like another really cool aspect of the game is how like just running around the city, you'll just like unlock random quests, and there's a whole bunch of different cool other things to do. There's like this one like facility that I ran into, that I broke into, stole some information, and then just gunned my way out. I had to like sneak my way in there, and then just wiped the floor with as many people as I could, and then barely got out of there alive. It was, I think it must have been some side quest, but I didn't see the name of it. But like that was probably like the coolest side quest I played so far, because I just stumbled upon it while I was doing another quest. But then in typical Cyberpunk 2077 fashion, I tried to call in my car to get me away, and then my car, it was driving up to me. I'm getting shot at, I'm sprinting at my car, I'm just going, and then I finally reach my car, and then my car just keeps going. It drives past me, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's gonna stop in 10 feet, maybe it just missed me a little bit. But no, my car just keeps going down the road. It just keeps going down the road, and I'm getting shot at. I'm like zigzagging, and then I eventually got to a wall that I was able to go behind, and I regened some health, and then my car ran into a stoplight and then ended up just chilling there, and I was able to get to my car and escape. But it's like things like that, like right after something so cool that happened to me, that's just like totally, it didn't ruin the experience, but man, like if I died there, it definitely would have ruined the experience because I would have had to redo everything I just did. But it's like things like that, like this game is just so insanely hot and cold. Like I've just never experienced anything like this before in my life with a video game. It's really just bizarre. And then, you know, it's like outside of the performance issues and outside of the bugs, there are like some other things. I know the NPCs are pretty stupid overall. The cops in the game are like really hit or miss. Like you can sometimes kill someone right in front of a cop and they won't care. And other times I will like bump into a cop and they'll start attacking me. Or like I will kill someone in front of a cop and then they'll shoot at me. So it's like there's like a bunch of really weird inconsistencies with AI, and that's just kind of another huge red flag with this game. But then in contrary, like I was saying earlier, the story of the main campaign is really sick. All the side quests so far that I've done have all been really, really cool. Besides that one cop one that glitched and they just open fired on me, which back to that, I ended up just not even doing that quest. I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna go do something else. So like I was kind of saying, like this game, it just has so many amazing A+ moments. It also has so many moments where I just want to turn off my console. And all this being said, I'm not even sure if I mentioned this earlier, but I'm playing all of this on a base PS4. And one thing that I do think is a little bit overstated is the performance on the PS4, and the base PS4 for that matter. I can't really speak for the Xbox, the base Xbox, because I haven't played it on that console. But outside of the glitches, which, I mean, the glitches are pretty much happening on any platform you're playing, even if you have a really nice expensive PC rig. But like the performance on the PS4 for the most part is like fine. I don't know, maybe it's because I've played so many hours of like Oblivion and Skyrim back in the day, and I'm used to kind of like choppy gameplay and stuff. But like, sure, it has its frame tears and everything. Sometimes the game just freezes for a second, then keeps going. Textures taking a bit to load in and everything. But as far as the performance goes, nothing there I think is really like completely game breaking for me. It's more so just the glitches that are happening on all the different platforms that you can play this game on. To wrap this video up, I've just never played a game before in my life that has been anything like Cyberpunk 2077 for good and for absolutely awful. It has several issues that make you want to stop playing the game, but it also has so many aspects to the game that just make you want to keep playing, because deep down there, somewhere behind all the performance issues, the bugs, the stupid NPCs, there is a game of gold under there, and the devs really did do a great job in certain aspects. But overall, it's just the overall optimizations and all the bugs that really drag this game down into the dirt. And that's why I say that this game is a beautiful piece of trash, because I think that that is exactly what it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy this video. Please comment down below and let me know about your Cyberpunk 2077 experience that you've had so far. I'd be really curious to know how you're enjoying the game or how you're hating the game so far. And also let me know what system you're playing on. If you're playing on Xbox or PlayStation, or if you're playing on your PC. And if you're playing on your PC, what are your specs? I'd love to hear all of it. Again, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be uploading more Cyberpunk gameplays just like this. And I'll also be doing more Call of Duty and Valorant and other games that look cool. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and take it easy.